Welcome back to the Star Wars Modern Toy series, for lack of a better word. This is Toy Guru Neitlich, a collector of the series, and for today, we're going to be heading into Jabba's Palace. You're probably familiar with it. It's one of those, random places that shows up in Star Wars. You'll never find a more wretched hive of bizarreness and Princess Leia's killing slug monsters than Jabba's Palace. Yes, we love it. It's a great scene. It anchors a big part of Return of the Jedi, and like most of Star Wars, it got a facelift in 1997. And that was in terms of the Star Wars Trilogy Special Edition, where we all got to join in the reason they make movie theaters. While a lot of the hype was around A New Hope getting an upgrade, it was not the only movie to do so, and Jabba's Palace in Return of the Jedi got its fair share of new scenes, and some of the more exciting ones for fans were those involving Oola, because the original actress returned to put on the costume again and film new scenes of Oola, specifically inside the Rancor pit doing some screaming. Which, hey, it's really cool that the original actress was able to come back and do that. And as we all know, fans do love their Jabba the Palace, Jabba's Hut. They like the dancers in Jabba the Hutt's palace. There we go, the dancers in Jabba the Hutt's palace. And while we didn't get to see Mara Jade show up in the special edition, despite people thinking that that might be a, cool nod to the Thrawn trilogy, well, we did get new characters added and in the form of Jabba the Hutt dancers. Yes, whether they're sitting on his throne or, singing and dancing or whatever, this has become a very popular part of pop culture. What can we say? It's one of the, number one female cosplays out there. And while most people think of Princess Leia as the primary, Jabba dancer, prisoner, Hut Slayer, whatever they're going to officially call her these days, there are others, and, some of them have even had toys before. Although not before the toys that we're getting to today, which I guess, spoiler alert, are the new dancers that were added for the special edition in the form of Greta, Ristal, and Lin Mi. Ristal being the redhead there, and the one that Boba Fett has his little flirtatious moment with. These were released as a 3-pack, and, to say that people like getting their Jabba Palace dancers prisoners, I'm not, downplaying this about how popular they are with fans. So it made sense that since you were getting 3 brand new ones, even though they were all aliens and they helped broaden the visual scope of Jabba dancers slash prisoners. I don't know what I'm supposed to call them. Disney calls Leia Hut Slayer now. I mean, and they obviously are just, I guess we'll just call these ones Jabba the Hutt's dancers. So yes, here they are in pack doing their little dance, and cool that actually the Nikto drummer there in the back, we actually eventually did get him as a figure, because there's quite a lot of room in this package. You almost could have added him in. Or, maybe we could have made room and actually included Boba Fett and had that scene, that romantic moment between him and Rastal, and it would have been a great opportunity to have a head refresh and do the special edition behind the scenes version of Boba Fett. So, missed opportunity. But Hasbro definitely didn't underestimate the allure and popularity that Jabba the Hutt's dancers have with fans. See, I finally got it. We're only halfway through the video. And obviously, Jabba the Hutt's palace has been the theme of a lot of toys, and some of the best toys we've had. They were making toys of Jabba the Hutt's palace from day one in 1983 for the Return of the Jedi launch, and it was pretty obvious when you have a giant monster slug sitting on a throne smoking a hookah. Wow, this is like a really inappropriate toy. Who keeps scantily clad women on chains. Yeah, was this ever made? This is like the most inappropriate thing ever now. Okay, well, we all grew up with this and loved it, and no matter how politically incorrect Jabba the Hutt is, hey, it was part of our childhood, and that's not how we judge him at all. In fact, I don't think many people judge him. He's just part of Return of the Jedi, and hey, his band, his dancers, his slaves, whatever you want to call them, are part of the palace, and their fans are, we like having the whole menagerie of aliens, and getting the rest of the band to go with these dancers, that was going to be a big thing too. In fact, the whole band, including Jabba the Hutt's dancers from this 3-pack, stayed around and got re-releases throughout the years. Well, okay, they got one re-release as a Walmart set of, gosh, I think it was three or four big sets that you could create the entire band, including, some of the new singers and, well, the new things that got put in for the special edition, which are actually encapsulated very well in this image. So, yes, the dancers needed to be made. Hasbro figured it out really quickly and knew, based on the popularity of Princess Leia in her Jabba the Hutt palace outfit, that's what I'll just call it, and they got them out pretty quick. Although, I have to say, once you take them out of the box, they're a little bit difficult, isn't quite the word, but they're one of those rare Star Wars figures that work a lot better in the box. While it's great that these 3 packs are able to deliver sort of a large, sort of shot in the arm of Jabba's palace aliens or cantina aliens, this one in particular, out of the box, because of the way they're posed in the middle of a dance with their shoulders doing kind of that rocking thing, it's hard to have them do anything but stand in the background in a diorama. And I don't know. I get that they're the dancers, but I might have enjoyed it better if they were in a slightly more neutral stance. I mean, I rarely say that. I really rarely say that because we rarely get Star Wars figures that are in an action-y pose. I mean, I guess we had that Lobot, and we just did the Death Star Trooper that was running. But, and, I get it. They're dancers. They should be in a dancing pose. But we want to always have Jabba's palace be about celebrations and have everyone be, dancing around constantly. So, hey, it makes sense. At least it makes a lot more sense than it does to have done an action figure of this. And I don't know. Wait, maybe we still need it.